Imagine waking up one morning to find all your accounts hacked. Emails, social media, banking, everything is gone. This nightmare is becoming all too common, but there's a solution that promises to keep your passwords and personal data safe: a password manager. A password manager helps keep your network of online accounts secure. Using features like password breach monitoring and password generation, it prevents hackers from getting into all of your personal data. Proton Pass is one of the more popular options, and today we're diving deep into this Proton Pass review to see if it lives up to the hype and if it's the right choice for you. In this video, we'll explore Proton Pass's features, benefits, and potential drawbacks. We'll see how it stacks up against our #1 password manager, NordPass. Let's start by taking a quick look at the features Proton Pass has to offer. Proton Pass offers the ability to create and store logins, hide my email aliases, credit cards, encrypted notes, and identity information. All of this is stored in your Proton Pass vault, which you can create multiple of to help sort your passwords. Proton Pass includes a password monitor to alert you if your password data has been breached, or if you have any weak passwords. Finally, you can securely share your password or password vault by using a link that limits access either by a certain number of days or views. Proton's password sharing feature sets it apart from other password managers. There are also two behind-the-scenes features that make Proton much more trustworthy: end-to-end encryption and open source code. End-to-end encryption means that all data is encrypted locally before being sent to their servers. This means that someone cannot use the sent data without decrypting it first. Decrypting is a fancy way to say translating. Other popular password managers like LastPass rely on this technology. But unlike LastPass, Proton also believes in transparency, which is why Proton Pass is open source technology. This means that the coding community is allowed to scrutinize it in public. This also grants it more security, as experienced security coders will call it out. LastPass, by not doing this, likely contributed to its own recent history of leaks. Meanwhile, Proton is actively protecting itself with this behind-the-scenes feature. But you let us know in the comments if you have ever experienced a security breach from your password manager. I'd like to hear your story. Now let's take a look at a few of the benefits of using Proton. Proton Pass is available across all major platforms: Windows, Mac, Chromebook, Linux, iOS, and Android. You can also download it for all major browsers, including Chrome and Firefox. This means you can protect your passwords across all major platforms without issue. Regardless of that platform, you'll find Proton relatively easy to use. On the desktop version, autofill is available across most major platforms, labeled by the Proton Pass icon. If you have an account on the login list, Proton Pass will pop it up, making it easy to log in. The Android interface sorts passwords by the most recently used, which can be less intuitive for mobile devices. If you need to log into a website that you accessed 17 logins ago, you'll have to search for it among the other websites you logged into, which is a pain. The same could be said for finding the password generator. The only way to access it is by adding a manual login. This is alright, I suppose, but I prefer to have easier access to the password generation screen. Thankfully, the password generator can do both random and memorable random passwords. The distinction is between random words or random letter-number combinations. And in both cases, you can include special characters, capital letters, and numbers to meet different password requirements. So the password generator is very handy. Okay, so what about the drawbacks? Well, compared to other password managers, Proton tends to cost more. The Ultimate plan, which includes cloud storage, a VPN, and advanced mail features, might not be necessary for some. Even its basic plan is more expensive than alternatives like Bitwarden. Alternatively, you could choose Proton's free version, but then you'd only get a password manager for one device. This makes it almost useless for 90% of people, since most people have a phone and a computer, both needing passwords. Proton's web app and Windows app also have a thing about forcing you to log in multiple times. This is a pain if you want to conveniently rejoin, but might save your skin if you forget to log out, so pick your poison. So, Proton Pass is a big fan of extreme offerings under premium plans, and very limited options under free plan. But what feature do you think Proton should include in its free password manager to make it worthwhile? Let us know what you think in the comments. Otherwise, you can see how it compares to our #1 choice for password management, NordPass. NordPass and Proton Pass both have earned a reputation as trusted leaders in the privacy community. NordPass is better known for NordVPN, a VPN that you can find reviewed on this channel. Proton is known for a full suite of privacy products, including private mail and a VPN. NordPass and Proton Pass are very similar, but NordPass stands out because of its emergency access feature. Emergency access allows users to assign emails to access the account on an emergency basis. NordPass is also cheaper than Proton Pass, saving you about 60 cents per month if you pay for 2 years up front. Proton Pass, meanwhile, costs $1.99 monthly for 1 year paid up front. Of course, you can get an extra discount if you click on the link in our video description. NordPass also offers a very similar interface to Proton Pass, focusing on simplicity above all else. I like NordPass because it's easy to find the password generator on the Chrome Extensions Tools link or left-hand menu. NordPass also has a Windows app that's very similar to the web app, the difference being that it doesn't require you to log back in every time you look away. Proton seems to make you want to think you are never at a home computer. Every time I walked away, I had to log in again. NordPass seems to have better overall user experience when looking at reviews. The Proton Password Manager could benefit from having a dedicated review page. Instead, it gets about a 3 out of 5 for its overall page on Trustpilot. Meanwhile, NordPass has an average score of just above 4. It seems like Proton has spent a bit less time working on its reviews. Looking at mobile app reviews on Google Play, Proton has a slight edge of 0.4. This tells us that the two aren't quite as far away from each other as you might think. Nord probably offers a better user experience, as seen in the number of user-focused interactions on both pages. So, is Proton Pass worth your money? The short answer, yes. It's an excellent secure password manager with a proven track record, but based on our reviews and the user experience, NordPass is a slightly better choice. Check out this awesome video on the best password managers, or explore our review of the best cloud storage providers. See you in the next video.